Well, good morning, Interbet fans, and welcome to the preview for the Scottsville race meeting, Sunday, the 20th of November. And just to kick off, let's chat about yesterday's race meeting at Kenilworth, which was most impressive comeback win from Cousin Casey. And they've all got to pull their socks up to beat this one in the Guineas. He looked like he might be a bit ring rusty. I thought that he probably needed the run a little, but he gave 2 kilos to the best around and gave them a proper hiding. He's a very, very good horse, and obviously well related, closely related to Big City Life, who was Glenn Cotson's flagship runner. And Glenn stuck with the family. He knows the family well. And I think Cousin Casey just improved, and he looks like he's going to be extremely difficult to beat through the season. So let's have a look at our meeting at Scottsville. Kick off with that one, and as I said, we've got an 8-race program. 28-29 pentrometer, so it's pretty soft out there. 9-meter false rail, that will throw them out to the outside, and those horses that like the soft, I think, will run well, and certainly front runners look like they'll go very well here. So let's start with 1240, 20-1 maiden plate, 1,000 meters. Well, the key horse here is Harley Street from the Tony Rivland yard. A nice horse, distance, bred, lots to like about this horse, but he's 7-1. He's soft in the betting, so we're going to look elsewhere. The horse I found here is 11 Path to Freedom. Blinkers on this, I think there's a big plus, and it gets some Southern's stable rider, Jason Gates. He'll certainly get it into the race, but whether it can go on and win, who knows. Anyway, it's a big outsider, chuck it into everything. Maserati Raw, ignore its last start. I thought it didn't run a bad race first time out, and I think he'll be much better suited down the straight here. He will go well. And then the favourite, Lebanese Pound. Well, Richard Fourie rides this in his first run for Dennis Bosch's yard, and Dennis very close to the Paul Peter yard, so he wouldn't have bought this horse if they didn't think that it had ability, and I think that this horse will go very well here. He's been backed in, but he does come off a rest. That's always a concern. Right, let's go to race 2, maiden plate fillies and mares, 1,200 meters. Well, with the scratching of Swiss Paradise, which was going to be my first choice, I'm going with the favourite, number 5, Fortune Bay. Got good form. Looks like it will be hard to beat here. La Voyesse, a very nice first run. Look for improvement. Then there are others that worth looking to put in. Delilah's Gold, ignore its last start. It was drawn 13 out of 14 and really never got in the race at all. His first run was pretty good, but the time wasn't that wonderful. Have a close look at Williams Princess, number 16. The mellow ride for the Dixon yard, nice filly. Will improve with experience, will need the experience. Well, we'll have a look at this, because I've seen these horses come out of the Dixon yard and win first time out. Let's go on to race 3, which is a maiden plate. They go 1,600 meters. My strong first choice, number 3, Double Silver. I think this is the right horse. Calvin Habib gets a ride. There's a big jockey up, good form, lots to like about it. And certainly I think will be better now it goes back on the turf. The favourite is, at this stage, number 1, Meet at the Windsor, and obviously draw 1. Puller wants to prove himself to the Hollywood Syndicate, so this will be on the burn with Mudley on it. He seems to be the new stable rider there. Go well. But the dangers could be Red Piano. Keegan DeMello, second run for the Lafferty's yard, and I think he'll improve. And Master of Defence, Michael Roberts' horse, very nice horses, should go well here too. Race 4, first leg of the jackpot 1,000 meter, merit rated 65 handicap. I've ascertained it to be a 3-horse race. I like family favourite, course and distance 2-1, and it is a front runner, and I think they'll be suited by the going. And then 6, Call Me Mr. Greenlight. Tini Prinsloo will improve this horse, and Richard Faree's been booked to ride it. That's always a big booking. So have a very close look at Call Me Mr. Greenlight. And then the third horse that I thought should go into everything was the Bayou, but he's been scratched. So he didn't get into the race. So we're going to look elsewhere. Brandenburg's a pace front runner with a 4 kilogram claim, and Raspberry Beret, course and distance 2 from 1, and even Majestic Power, improved last run with the blinkers, could be a big player here at 6 or 7 to 1. Race 5, this is a novice plate for 1400 meters. Now, if you look at this race, this horse Sunblush looks like it's absolutely home and hosed, but does it get the trip? The way he's bred, I'm not sure that 1400's within his compass, certainly not at this stage. He's out of a Caledonian mare. Although he's by the United States, he's got a lot to like about him, but will he stay? If he doesn't stay, there's chinks in the armor. Bristol Bowfighter is in completely the wrong race. He should be running in a handicap, but I think he's better than rated, this horse. Bots certainly got very good form, and he's fit. Now, that's a big plus in this race, because fitness might turn out to be the key. And AJ's Captain, probably the best horse in the race, certainly as a 4-year-old. And is he fit? He's new stable, he's rest, but he's very useful, this horse. Go back and look at the Cosmic Highway and Waterbury Lane form. That's pretty good form. So he's changed stables, comes off a 6 months break, but if he's fit, he go well. Race 6, merit rated 66, 1200 meters, 3-cornered contest. Number 10, Quest for the Best, is the find of the race. Blinkers on, looks like an improver. Distance will suit this horse. I've been following him, and I don't let these horses go that I follow. Actually, the funny thing is that I like 3 10 to 1 shots in this race. Happy Wanderer, I think, is a definite runner. Gets Kamalo, that's a big plus for the Crawford outfit. And then Pedro, have a close look at Pedro. Course and distance 2-1, blinkers on, I think is a big plus to put the blinkers on this horse. And he'll go well in the soft, I would have thought. Race 7, this is a merit rated handicap, 1000 meters, and this is impossible. Beckoning Beauty might be the right one. Calvin rides it. Course and distance 5-2-1. That's a big plus. That gives it a big chance. Ride the Lightning. Have a close look at this horse. Gets a 4 kilogram claim, and I think it will go very well here. Kalulo. Course and distance 7-2-2. Ethiopian Queen's in great form. Candy for my mommy. Don't leave this filly out. The Comp 90 filly has run 3 times on the course and distance, 2 wins and a place. Fazia's Princess is a stable companion. I'm sure